Have you ever felt like you no longer belong to the old ways of the world? Like your thoughts, emotions, and energy are shifting to something higher? If so, you might be experiencing the transition from the 3D Earth to the 5D Earth. But how do you know for sure? Stay with me as I reveal 4 powerful signs that confirm you're ready to step into a new dimension of consciousness. What does it mean to cross over to 5D Earth? The concept of shifting from 3D to 5D Earth is not about physically leaving the planet, but about changing your consciousness to a higher state of awareness. In the 3D world, life is built around duality, good and bad, right and wrong, success and failure. People operate mainly from fear, material desires, and limited beliefs. But in 5D consciousness, everything flows from love, unity, and divine understanding. When you begin to cross over, you start to see beyond the illusion of separation. You recognize that everything is connected and nothing happens by accident. Your thoughts become more powerful, your intuition sharpens, and you begin to attract more positive experiences. The shift is gradual, but you start feeling a deeper sense of purpose in everything you do. One of the key differences between 3D and 5D is how you perceive reality. In 3D, life seems random, full of struggle and competition. But in 5D, you understand that everything is energy, and what you focus on expands. You stop chasing success and instead align with your highest purpose. Crossing into 5D is also about breaking free from fear-based systems. Governments, media, and institutions often use fear to control people, keeping them locked in lower frequencies. When you awaken, you no longer allow these influences to dictate your emotions or decisions. Instead, you trust in divine timing and your inner wisdom. Shifting to 5D is about choosing love over fear. It's about stepping into your divine power and realizing that you are a co-creator of your reality. This journey is happening now, and if you resonate with these signs, you are already making the transition. Sign 1. One of the clearest signs that you are shifting into 5D consciousness is an unshakable sense of inner peace. No matter what happens around you, chaos, negativity, or external pressure, you feel calm inside. It's as if you are standing in the middle of a storm, yet it no longer affects you. This peace comes from understanding that everything happens for a reason. You no longer react impulsively to situations. Instead, you step back and observe, trusting that even challenges are guiding you toward growth. You realize that fear and anxiety belong to the lower frequencies, and you choose not to feed them. As your inner peace grows, you start detaching from things that once triggered you. Negative conversations, toxic relationships, and societal pressures lose their grip on you. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You are simply content with who you are and the journey you're on. Another aspect of this transformation is learning to surrender. In 3D, people try to control everything, fearing uncertainty. But in 5D, you trust that the universe has a divine plan. You let go of resistance and allow things to unfold naturally, knowing that everything is happening for your highest good. This peace is a powerful sign that you are ready to cross over. It is the foundation of 5D consciousness, allowing you to remain centered no matter what happens in the external world. Sign 2. Have you noticed that the world no longer looks the same to you? Things that once seemed important now feel meaningless, while deeper truths begin to reveal themselves. This is a strong sign that your perspective is shifting and you are preparing to move beyond 3D limitations. One of the first changes you may notice is seeing through illusions. You start questioning everything: the news, societal norms, and even long-held beliefs. You realize that many things you were taught are based on fear, control, or outdated systems that no longer serve humanity. You also begin to notice patterns and synchronicities. Repeating numbers, vivid dreams, and meaningful coincidences become part of your daily life. These are not random occurrences, but signs that the universe is guiding you. You start trusting your intuition more than external opinions. Another key shift is understanding the power of energy. You see that everything, thoughts, emotions, and actions, carries a vibration. You begin choosing higher vibrations, surrounding yourself with positivity, and letting go of anything that drains your energy. This new perspective makes you feel more connected to life. You no longer live mechanically, but with purpose, love, and a deeper awareness of the bigger picture. This shift is a major indicator that you are ready to embrace the 5D way of living. Sign 3. Your intuition is your greatest guide during the shift to 5D. If you've noticed that your inner knowing is becoming stronger, take it as a confirmation that you are on the right path. In 3D, people often ignore their intuition, relying solely on logic and external validation. But as you transition to 5D, you begin trusting your instincts more. You no longer need proof from the outside world. You just know when something is right or wrong. One of the most common experiences during this shift is having vivid dreams or visions. These dreams may contain messages, guidance, or even glimpses of past lives. Pay attention to them, as they are often direct communication from your higher self. You may also begin feeling energy more intensely. When you walk into a room, you can sense the vibration. When you meet someone new, you instantly feel their energy, whether it's positive or draining. This awareness helps you make better choices about who and what you allow in your life. This heightened awareness is a clear sign that your consciousness is expanding. You are no longer limited to the physical world. You are tapping into something far greater. Sign 4. As your vibration rises, you naturally attract people and experiences that match your new frequency. Toxic relationships start falling away, and you find yourself surrounded by love, support, and genuine connections. This happens because like attracts like. When you operate from love and light, you draw more of it into your life. Negative people and situations no longer resonate with you, and they naturally fade away. You also begin feeling love for all of existence. You appreciate nature, animals, and even strangers in a way you never did before. You see the beauty in everything and understand that we are all part of the same divine energy. This shift in energy is not just emotional, but also physical. You feel lighter, more joyful, and more energized. You wake up with a sense of purpose, excited for each new day. Attracting love and positivity is one of the strongest confirmations that you are aligning with 5D consciousness. The more you embrace this energy, the easier the transition becomes. Your physical body is adjusting to this shift. As you move into higher consciousness, your body begins adjusting to the new energy. This can lead to noticeable physical symptoms. You might feel extreme fatigue, body aches, or even unexplained energy bursts. Some people experience ringing in the ears, sensitivity to light and sound, or changes in appetite. These shifts are your body's way of adapting to the higher vibrational state required for the 5D Earth. One of the most common signs is changes in sleep patterns. You may wake up at unusual hours, have vivid or prophetic dreams, or feel like you're not fully resting. This happens because your soul is integrating new information, even while you sleep. If you feel exhausted, allow yourself to rest without guilt. Your body needs extra time to adjust. Another physical shift involves cravings for different foods. You may suddenly dislike foods you once enjoyed and feel drawn to lighter, high-vibrational meals such as fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbal teas. This is because dense, processed foods lower your energy, while natural foods support your transition into a higher frequency. You may also experience a stronger connection to energy and emotions. Sensations of tingling, warmth, or a sudden sense of love and bliss can appear out of nowhere. This is your body attuning to the new frequencies of 5D Earth. You might also find that you're more sensitive to negative environments and need to protect your energy. The best way to navigate these changes is to listen to your body. Drink more water, spend time in nature, practice meditation, and avoid stress as much as possible. Your body is an incredible vessel, adjusting to this divine transformation. Trust the process and support yourself with love and patience. Letting go of 3D limitations and material attachments. The 3D world is built on material success, competition, and external validation. Society has conditioned people to believe that their worth is based on their job, income, possessions, and status. But as you transition into 5D, you begin to see through this illusion. You realize that material things do not define you. You may start feeling less attached to material wealth. It's not that you reject abundance, but rather you no longer feel desperate for it. Instead of chasing money for the sake of status, you seek fulfilling experiences, spiritual growth, and meaningful relationships. You begin to understand that true wealth is internal, not external. Another shift is letting go of the need for approval. In 3D, people crave validation from others, fearing judgment or rejection. In 5D, you recognize that your self-worth comes from within. You no longer seek external approval because you feel whole, complete, and connected to divine energy. You may also feel less connected to the idea of competition. The 3D mindset is built on the belief that there is not enough money, success, or love to go around. In 5D, you understand that abundance is limitless and that collaboration is more powerful than competition. Letting go of 3D attachments does not mean you can't enjoy material things. It simply means you are no longer controlled by them. You feel free, knowing that your happiness and purpose are not tied to what you own, but to who you are. Aligning with your soul's purpose. As you elevate into 5D consciousness, you begin to sense a deeper purpose in your life. You no longer feel lost or confused about your path. Instead, you feel called to do something meaningful that benefits both yourself and the world. One major sign of this shift is a desire to help others. You may feel drawn to teaching, healing, creating, or guiding people toward higher awareness. Your passions start aligning with your soul's mission, and you find joy in serving humanity in a way that feels natural and fulfilling. You might also experience a shift in career or interests. Jobs that once felt exciting may suddenly feel empty. If your current work doesn't align with your higher calling, you may feel a strong push to make a change. Your soul is guiding you toward work that is purpose-driven rather than profit-driven. Another clear indication of aligning with your purpose is increased creativity and inspiration. You receive new ideas, insights, and inspiration seemingly out of nowhere. You feel more connected to the universal flow of energy, allowing you to manifest and create effortlessly. Finding your soul's purpose is not about chasing one big dream. It's about living in alignment with your higher self every day. When you listen to your intuition and take inspired action, you naturally align with the path meant for you. Receiving more divine downloads and messages. As your consciousness rises, you become more open to spiritual downloads and guidance from the universe. These messages can come through dreams, sudden insights, synchronicities, or even through the people you meet. One of the most common signs of divine messages is seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 333. These are angelic signs confirming that you are on the right path. Each number holds a spiritual meaning, And when you start noticing them, it's a sign that the universe is speaking to you. Another form of divine guidance comes in the form of intuitive nudges. You may suddenly feel an urge to go somewhere, call someone, or make a certain decision without logical reasoning. This is your higher self leading you in the right direction. You may also start hearing messages through music, books, or random conversations. A song lyric, a quote, or even a passing stranger's words may hold a deeper meaning meant just for you. When this happens, trust that the universe is guiding you through subtle signs. Receiving divine messages is a sign that you are aligned with higher consciousness. When you start recognizing these downloads, it means you are moving into a higher state of awareness where you can clearly receive guidance. Experiencing time as fluid and non-linear. In the 3D world, time feels structured and linear. Past, present, and future follow a predictable path. But as you shift into 5D, you begin to notice that time doesn't work the way you once believed. One of the first signs of this shift is that time seems to be speeding up. Days feel shorter, weeks fly by, and you may struggle to keep track of time. This happens because as your vibration rises, you move beyond the slow, rigid perception of 3D time. You may also experience déjà vu, time loops, or strange time distortions. You might remember events that haven't happened yet, experience premonitions, or feel like time is bending in unexpected ways. This is because your consciousness is expanding beyond the limitations of linear time. Another major shift is learning to live in the present moment. In 3D, people are obsessed with the past and future, always worrying or planning. But in 5D, you understand that the only real moment is now. Everything you need exists in the present. As time becomes more fluid, you also experience instant manifestations. The gap between thought and reality shortens. When you think positively and align with your desires, they manifest more quickly. This is because in 5D, you are co-creating your reality in real time. Developing a deeper connection with nature and the universe. One of the most beautiful signs of transitioning to 5D Earth is feeling a profound connection with nature. You may find yourself drawn to forests, mountains, rivers, or even the sky in ways you never did before. Being in nature brings a sense of peace, clarity, and divine connection that feels deeply nourishing to your soul. This connection isn't just about enjoying nature, it's about feeling the energy of the earth itself. Trees, plants, and animals all vibrate at a natural high frequency. When you align with 5D consciousness, you become sensitive to these vibrations. You may feel the life force of a tree when you touch it, or experience a sense of communication with animals and birds. You might also receive messages from nature. Seeing repeated animal symbols, hearing the wind whisper, or sensing energy shifts during sunrise and sunset can all be signs of your awakening. The universe speaks through nature, and when you start listening, you realize that everything is deeply interconnected. As your connection deepens, you may feel an urge to live more harmoniously with the planet. You become more mindful of what you eat, how you treat the environment, and the importance of sustainability. You understand that the earth is a living, conscious being, and that your actions affect its energy. This alignment with nature is a powerful confirmation that you are moving into 5D awareness. The more time you spend in natural surroundings, the more you accelerate your spiritual growth. The universe is not outside of you. It is within you, in every tree, river, and star. As your vibration rises, you start feeling nature calling to you in a way you never did before. You may feel an overwhelming sense of peace when standing by the ocean, walking in a forest, or gazing at the stars. This happens because the natural world operates on a higher frequency, and as you ascend, you begin to resonate with it more deeply. Another beautiful shift is the realization that everything in nature is alive and conscious. You may find yourself talking to plants, sensing the energy of animals, or even feeling an emotional connection with the elements: earth, air, fire, and water. This is not imagination. It's a sign that you are becoming more attuned to the natural rhythms of the universe. You might also experience moments of receiving wisdom from nature. A sudden breeze, a bird appearing at the right moment, or a tree swaying in response to your thoughts. These are ways in which the universe communicates. The more you pay attention, the more you'll notice that nature is a guide, teacher, and healer. As your connection grows, you may feel drawn to spending more time outdoors, gardening, or even making eco-conscious choices. You feel the pain of the planet when it is harmed, and you understand that caring for nature is part of caring for yourself. You start living in harmony with the earth rather than against it. Experiencing unconditional love and forgiveness. The foundation of 5D Earth is love, not just romantic love, but a deep, unconditional love for all of existence. As you ascend, you start feeling pure love for yourself, others, and the world around you. Judgment, resentment, and anger begin to fade as you embrace a state of compassion and understanding. One of the biggest shifts you'll notice is the ability to forgive easily. In 3D, people hold on to grudges and let past wounds define them. But in 5D, you realize that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about freeing yourself. You no longer carry emotional baggage because you understand that everything happens for a reason, even the painful experiences. This love extends beyond people to all living beings. You start seeing animals as sentient, trees as wise, and even strangers as reflections of yourself. You recognize the divine spark in everyone, even those who may not treat you well. This doesn't mean tolerating negativity. It means choosing love over hate and rising above lower vibrations. Experiencing unconditional love also means loving yourself completely. You stop criticizing your flaws, embrace your uniqueness, and treat yourself with kindness. You no longer seek love from external sources because you realize that you are already whole. This profound shift is one of the strongest signs of 5D consciousness. When you radiate love effortlessly, you become a magnet for positive experiences and attract people who vibrate at the same high frequency. Love is the highest vibration in the universe, and when you embody it, you align perfectly with 5D Earth. The shift into unconditional love is one of the most profound signs of 5D consciousness. In 3D, love is often conditional. People love based on expectations, appearances, or personal gain. But in 5D, love is pure, boundless, and free from judgment. You begin to love others simply because they exist, without needing anything in return. This transformation begins with self-love. You stop criticizing yourself for past mistakes and instead embrace your journey with kindness. You no longer feel the need to be perfect or fit into society's expectations. Instead, you recognize that you are worthy of love just as you are. As your heart expands, you find it easier to forgive those who have hurt you. You understand that everyone is on their own journey, and sometimes pain is a result of unconsciousness rather than true malice. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or tolerating harm. It means releasing the weight of resentment from your own heart. This shift in love also extends to how you view the world. Instead of focusing on divisions, race, religion, gender, nationality, you begin to see humanity as one family. You realize that at our core, we are all souls on a path of learning and growth. Feeling drawn to high vibrational practices. As you awaken, you naturally feel the need to raise your vibration. You may start exploring meditation, breathwork, sound healing, or energy work, practices that align you with higher frequencies. These activities feel natural and deeply fulfilling, as if you are remembering something your soul already knew. Meditation becomes more than just relaxation. It becomes a portal to higher consciousness. You experience deep inner peace, receive insights, and feel connected to the divine. Breathwork enhances your energy flow, while sound healing through frequencies like 432 Hz or 528 Hz helps recalibrate your vibrational state. You may also feel a desire to cleanse your energy. Smudging with sage, using crystals, or taking salt baths may become part of your routine. These practices help clear stagnant energy and keep your vibration high. You become more mindful of what you consume, not just food, but also music, TV, and conversations. Anything that lowers your frequency no longer interests you. Another major shift is in your diet and lifestyle. You may feel drawn to plant-based foods, organic meals, and natural remedies. Junk food, alcohol, or anything that feels dense may no longer resonate with your body. This is because high-vibrational foods nourish not just your body, but also your energy field. These changes indicate that you are fully embracing your 5D self. You understand that your energy is sacred, and you take conscious steps to keep it in alignment with the highest frequencies. As you ascend, you start seeking experiences that nourish your soul rather than drain it. Meditation, yoga, sound healing, and breathwork become more than just spiritual practices. They become essential tools for maintaining balance and alignment. These practices help you stay grounded while raising your vibration. Another sign is that you become highly sensitive to energy. You may feel overwhelmed in crowded places, notice how different foods affect your mood, or even sense the emotional state of others. Because of this, you naturally start protecting your energy, choosing to engage only in activities that uplift and empower you. Music also plays a huge role in this transformation. You might feel drawn to healing frequencies like 432 Hz or 528 Hz, which help recalibrate your mind and body. You may lose interest in entertainment that promotes fear, violence, or negativity, preferring instead to consume content that expands your consciousness. As your awareness grows, you might also feel a stronger connection to ancient spiritual traditions. Practices like Reiki, crystal healing, and energy work start making sense to you, even if they once seemed foreign. You begin to understand that these aren't just rituals. They are powerful tools that have been used for centuries to align with higher dimensions. Seeing beyond the illusions of fear and control. Fear is the primary tool used in the 3D world to keep people stuck. Governments, media, and institutions feed fear through news, entertainment, and social systems. But as you shift into 5D, you begin to see through these illusions. You recognize that fear is a program designed to keep people in a lower vibration. One of the biggest changes you'll experience is not reacting to fear-based narratives. Whether it's news about economic collapse, diseases, or world conflicts, you no longer absorb these messages as absolute truth. Instead, you trust your own inner wisdom and recognize that fear is often used as a means of control. You also stop living in fear of the unknown. Many people in 3D stay in unfulfilling jobs, relationships, or situations out of fear of change. But when you awaken, you realize that the universe always supports you. You trust in divine timing and know that even challenges are leading you to something greater. Another key shift is letting go of people or systems that try to control you. You set stronger boundaries, say no to manipulation, and prioritize your own well-being. You refuse to be part of toxic environments that drain your energy. You choose sovereignty over submission. Seeing beyond the illusions of fear is a huge milestone in your spiritual journey. It means that you are no longer controlled by external forces. You are now the creator of your own reality. Fear is the primary weapon of the 3D world. Governments, corporations, and media use fear to control people. Fear of failure, fear of the future, fear of the unknown. But as you awaken, you realize that fear is an illusion designed to keep people from embracing their full power. One of the biggest shifts is that you stop reacting emotionally to fear-based narratives. You see beyond the fear tactics used in news, politics, and entertainment. You no longer allow external events to dictate your emotions or decisions. Instead, you choose to operate from trust, faith, and inner wisdom. Final confirmation: trusting the process of ascension. The final and most important sign that you are ready to cross over is trusting the process. Awakening is not always easy. It comes with challenges, losses, and moments of uncertainty. But instead of resisting, you surrender to the divine flow. You begin to embrace change with faith. Even when things don't go as planned, you trust that everything is happening for a reason. You understand that the universe has a higher plan for you, and you no longer feel the need to control every outcome. Another key shift is letting go of doubt. In 3D, people constantly question themselves. Am I doing the right thing? What if I fail? But in 5D, you trust your intuition fully. You know that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. You also stop seeking external confirmation. You don't need others to validate your spiritual journey. You recognize that your truth comes from within, and that's enough. You feel at peace with who you are, no matter what others think. Trusting the process means embracing your highest self. You know that you are already in alignment with 5D Earth, and every step you take is leading you closer to your divine destiny. This deep trust is the final confirmation that you are ready to fully step into the new Earth. You are on a profound journey of awakening, stepping into a world of higher love, peace, and divine wisdom. Every sign you experience is a confirmation that you are on the right path. Are you feeling these shifts in your life? Let me know in the comments. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we are rising into the 5D consciousness of love and light.